This weekend, we finally got access to the Anthem public demo. This is just a week after the VIP demo was really kind of disastrous. So it was interesting to see how quickly they actually stabilized the Anthem public demo, because I really had no issues playing through that demo and connecting and staying connected or loading levels. But I also took this opportunity to do some benchmarkings, because one of the things that occurred to me during the VIP demo was a lot of people said to me, hey, I like the demo, I like the game, but it's running like trash on my computer. So I'd always ask, what kind of computer you got? And I was hearing some pretty high-end and modern answers to that question. So I decided to do some benchmarking on the public demo. I used 4 different graphics cards: the RTX 2080 Ti, the GTX 1080 Ti, the RTX 2060, and from AMD, an RX 480. All 4 of these graphics cards were installed in my i9 9900K computer running a 5 gigahertz overclock. In between each graphics card test, I completely uninstalled the drivers in safe mode using DDU and install brand new fresh drivers to check out the next graphics card. What I learned from this testing was actually pretty surprising to me. So all tests were run at ultra settings. Now, obviously you can lower those settings down to get better results. And this is a demo. There's a huge caveat to this testing, right? This is a demo. This is not the full release of the game. So there's further optimizations that may occur from Anthem, from BioWare, and I would expect to see some optimized drivers released for Anthem from NVIDIA and from AMD. So these are demo results, not full game results, right? That's very important. I expect that the game will run better across the board when it comes out. If it doesn't, I'll be really disappointed. So here are the results. RTX 2080 Ti had 148 FPS average at 1080p with ultra settings and a 78 FPS 1% low result. The 1080 Ti had 109 FPS average with only a 48 1% low. The average frame rate kind of lines up, right? That's about where I would expect it to land, considering where the 2080 Ti landed. It's lower than I would expect out of a Frostbite game, that's for sure, but the 1% lows at 48 were real low and noticeable. Now the 2060, this is the RTX 2060, the brand new 2060 card that only costs $350. Now with the RTX 2060, the average was 96 FPS with a 58 1% low. The RX 480 from AMD had a 56 average and a 34 FPS 1% low. So you could definitely play Anthem, or at least the demo, at 30 FPS consistently on RX 480, like for sure. And that's pretty old hardware at this point. The 1080 Ti and the 2060 surprised me. Even though the average FPS wasn't quite as high on the 2060 as it was with the 1080 Ti, I gotta say this, I felt like it was an overall smoother experience. And I can't explain why. The 1080 Ti is a much more powerful card than the RTX 2060. So this may be driver optimizations are needed. It may be that the game engine was just a little bit weird. It may be that, there's just some random inherent weirdness that happened during my test passes with the 1080 Ti that made it a little bit choppier. I did run it 3 times on each graphics card. I tested 3 different areas, 3 different times on each graphics card and came up with a kind of average result. But overall, the 1080 Ti just felt choppier than even a $350 RTX 2060. I was really surprised by that. So, again, I will say there's a huge caveat here. We are waiting for the full game to come out. The demo build we know is a couple of months old at this point, so further optimizations are expected, at least by me. And NVIDIA and AMD theoretically are creating optimized drivers as well. So hopefully the performance of Anthem is much better on a PC when it comes out than in this demo. But it is really weird that it is so taxing to run Anthem on a modern PC. It's a really hardcore game. So we'll have to see what the actual release of the game looks like. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.